Hello everyone, Duke here with part 27 of this Prussia campaign, Napoleon Total War. And this should be, I think this will be the episode where we finally defeat Napoleon. But that is far from our woes over with regards to France itself, where we have rebellions popping up all over the place trying to take back what France believes to be theirs, these rebellions here. So they won't be easily beaten, that's for sure. I'm half tempted to move this army to Bordeaux, or on this side of the bridge here, and let the rebels take this town, and then it'll be easier to defeat their army. Hopefully they'll move the bigger one in, and then we can take the army out. And I'm going to move to Bordeaux because we'll get some replenishment, because if they take the town, then they won't get any replenishment. Oh yeah, Bordeaux is really fast replenishing. Oh, because of its supply post. Oh, that's good. So that's very helpful for us. So I'm going to put that army there, and that's entirely the plan there. I intend to just let that be captured, and then we can destroy the army that takes it much more easily. And do we want to do the same over here with Paris, is the question. We have defeated... No, there's no point. I mean, we have defeated the rebels, or at least some of them. I think we can. I don't really want this second rebellion to happen. So I can't remember off the top of my head from the last time if we've had a warning that another rebellion is incoming. I honestly can't remember. What I'm going to do is probably start by mopping up this army. I might auto-resolve this. It's not going to be very exciting. I think we've got more exciting stuff to do today, so I'm going to auto-resolve that. Oh, brilliant. There, look at that. For once, the auto-resolve was generous. We only lost 78 men there. Oh, I'm very pleased with that. We couldn't have done better. So I'm actually going to move over here and then try the same thing. And I do like to fight most of my battles in this game, but this is not an exciting battle. Okay, we can't reach them this turn, but I'm going to stand on that bridge. So that anything that comes towards us is going to be in for a hell of a fight. We've got one unit of Chevalier over there running around, and I've got absolutely nothing in Paris, so they could, in theory, take it back. If only we were able to move on to Corsica this time, we could have prevented that. But what we can do is move my cavalry back, though. I think I'll do that. So I'm going to send the cavalry back to Paris to stop France getting an easy recapture. Ready. Let's see what else is going on. I'm trying to... Let's duel this French gentleman, otherwise we can't get into our university. As you guys have pointed out, if there's an enemy gentleman in the settlement in the university, you cannot get in. It's very annoying. Meanwhile, we look to have this army all but built up. So I think the eastern front is secured again. I'm going to build a court of appeals in Königsberg. Maximise tax over there. Max my tax. Yeah, it's going to be good to take out France once and for all. And then when we get this place settled and subjugated, there'll be nothing stopping us going after our victory conditions. Spain continues to be a nuisance. I could try and liberate Barcelona. Are we at war with Britain at the moment? No, that's good. That's good. Oh yeah, and Blucher's pulled back, so yes, I'm having him get ready to start taking some of these. No time like the present. We're about to get dialectics as well, which is quite helpful. I don't think with this 3,000 cash left we can do an awful lot of building. But I will upgrade these clearances. Can't believe I haven't done that already, if I'm honest. Okay, I think that's that. And I'm going to end the turn. So next turn, unfortunately it will not be Blucher who delivers the final blow to Napoleon, but at this point I think Napoleon's such an afterthought, it doesn't really matter. I don't think Blucher will be dying to do the honour himself at this point. Oh, okay, that ship's in trouble. I can't really do much about that. I'm not even going to do it. I'm not going to waste our time. Haha! Look, they lost 2 ships just to take it, but they captured it. Okay. Alright, so it's going to take a while to get that army back on shore. I was hoping to avoid that, but that is just the risk you run when you don't have a dock to land in. I don't think I could have moved it back. No, I don't think so. Poor Courland. They used to be half of Russia. They used to be quite a dominant power over here. Now they're back to their home region again, and that's it. It's one of the annoying things in Total War in all the games, that if an ally owns a settlement and a region, you can't deploy in them. I think that's very annoying. Like, in history, it's not like, you know, say Russia and Austria, well, they were. Russia and Austria are allied. It's not like Russia couldn't deploy men in Vienna if it needed to. Like, of course they could. I think that's a very annoying thing. It would make a lot more sense if you could deploy in towns and settlements, if they were allied. I mean, if you've got to negotiate military access, then fine. But then I think once you've got that, you should be able to deploy yourself in enemy settlements. I don't know if people are worried that it would game it, and then you can, like, immediately take regions if you break the alliance. I'm not too sure, but it's got to be an easy fix. Like, you cannot declare war while you have an army in an enemy town. Something like that, just to stop the video gamey side of it from being a thing. Okay, yeah, as expected, they have taken Toulouse. No surprise there. We've got full replenishment. Just looking here. I was hoping it was going to be that army, but beggars can't be choosers. What do we want to do first? I will definitely want to do Napoleon's battle today. I'm going to send Muffling to go do it. Yeah, that fleet got destroyed. Well, what are you going to do? I couldn't land it in here because I had a navy in there. So, what I might want to do is instead build up Toulon, I suppose. So, oh, now I'm building another ship. Good, 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 good. Okay. Let's do it. Right. Lots of militia. Well-trained militia as well. Yeah. That's good. Okay, right. Just going to check if there's anything else I need to do. I'm just going to set everything up this turn. And hopefully this army there, I think the best thing to do is to take back Toulouse now. Because I can't see... Okay, and then we'll do the same thing, and then hopefully they'll take it back again. And then we just keep, you know, taking out the armies that way. I think that's the best way to deal with rebels in this game. So I'm going to have them get ready to attack there. That shouldn't be too hard. And this army here, we won't need to worry about these French units in a while, because of the Napoleon about to die. I'm just going straight ahead and chasing these units down and just getting rid of them. Because now, if we do this... Okay, a bit meaner there, but whatever. Oh, go away. Okay, not for this turn then. I was expecting that to die, because I want to give France to... or Paris to the Bourbons now. Okay, I'll tell you what, I'm going to move that army there. I'm just going to move these guys down. There we go. I don't think there's anything stopping us now, to be honest, because that is a tiny army. That shouldn't be hard to beat. You know, for France, if Brittany has this. I think it's time to give Brittany... so I'll do it once Napoleon is fully dead. We'll do it. That army we've got a plan for. Blucher should be nearly at full strength again. Yeah, I love this green. You rarely see it in this game. When you finally get to it, green replenishment just looks so good. Then, yeah, I've got some cuirassiers there. Okay. I'm gonna do some building. I'm not going to build up our allies' settlements. I'm not going to build up Paris, basically, because there's no need. Might build up the Masonic Lodge. Magdeburg, semaphore lines. I don't really care about line of sight. Got to build it up for the Supreme Court. Ooh. Actually, I wonder how expensive that is. Can we do that straight away? Oh no, that's too expensive. Okay. Instead, let's research. A diamond formation, why not? Let's just get that done. Not that I ever use it. Right. Well, yeah, we had these spare units in there, didn't we? Okay. So that's done. This army's winning around. Okay, let's do it. Just want to save the game. Oops. Like that. And then... This is going to be a horrendous battle just because of the sheer size of the army. 6,000 men. It's about as big as you can get in this game. If it's all infantry. And we're 4,500. Obviously we're better troops. Their morale is higher because they've got Napoleon nearby. And other than that, our combat stats are better. And we have canister. I've only got one. I've got 5 units instead of 6 in this army. But that's fine. And yeah, we just need to take these guys out. Shouldn't be too hard. So here we go. For the last time, we are going to be fighting Napoleon in this campaign, all being well. And we're going to have to fight through his 1st Regiment of Militia. He's got an OG militia unit in there. And these armed citizens. Let's do this. I tend to find Corsica is the last region of France's that falls because because it's just a harder one to get to unless you're playing as anyone really. As Britain you might have a chance because you've probably got a good navy. So just responding to a text in. Right, and we're back. Right, now let's do this. Let us deliver the final death knell to Napoleon once and for all. Let's get Muffling's army into position. We've got to line up. I think it'd probably be best to organise ourselves a little bit askew so that we can bring lots of guns to bear on them as soon as possible. So I'm going to put some there. He hasn't got any cannon, so we don't have to worry about grouping our men together too much straight away. So we're going to go like that, we're going to go like that. You know, I might gamble it. I might put all my men on this. Like, this is a really good position to be sat on. It's a nice slope, and it can canister anything coming this way. And with this sort of like dip here, that's going to be a really nice place to canister. It's a shame about these trees, but it can't be perfect. I'll put half the army along there, which will move into position when the battle starts, and then the rest of them, similar thing. I'll swing them around like that once the battle starts as well. This army's mostly like cavalry, but not much we can do about that. Oh, I forgot to deploy one of these units. I'll put them, with this side. Okay, let's start the battle. And let's do this. Let's see if we can bring Napoleon to heel once and for all. Wonder if he'll go down kicking and screaming or with a whimper. We will see. Swing out like that. And now Napoleon is kind of obliged to come on to us because we have all the artillery and he has none. Only got 5 units in this army of cannons because he, I think one of them got taken out earlier in the campaign, and we just didn't quite have time to get a replacement in. Right, let's let the cannons start doing their job. They might even be trying to fire on Napoleon straight away. Right, well, I'm going to do a barrage, because why not?
A glorious victory, sir, is soon to be yours.
And the game does this, yeah. Keep an eye on that. Because it starts off always, well, quite often it goes mega high blue, and it makes you think you're going to win any second now. And then it starts swinging around. I think that's when people start fighting. The game starts to think, oh, actually, hang on. They might have a chance. I think there's still some deploying on their flank here. I think when this is in position, that's when they'll start moving around. I think I might be a bit cheeky here and fire on Napoleon, if I'm honest with you. Because otherwise this could get needlessly costly, because otherwise their morale is going to be insanely high. I would say it's a bit cheesy, but they've been doing it to us this campaign. The AI has shot at our general with cannons. So I don't feel too bad about it. Come on, you. Where is he? There he is.
We have killed
there
their
he goes.
general, sir. Now
Splat.
they must break.
Right, he's wounded, but it doesn't matter. He is all but dead now. As long as we win the battle, he won't be coming back. Right, okay. Don't do that. I don't want us to fire on our own cannons by accident, like we just did there. That unit's taken out completely. That's a shame. So this unit's lost all its cannons. Okay, so we'll bring them back a bit. Yeah, I don't know why the game does that. But... oh no, they've got one left. Alright, fine. Yeah, it's a bit annoying. They'll sort of turn a bit steep and then start firing on their own guns. Oh, they've actually managed to get to us. I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to let my men deal with it. But we are down a cannon crew. I'm going to turn them around and start firing. Killed to a man. That's what we like to see. I'm actually going to bring these guys back a little bit. I want to make sure that they actually come towards our cannons. So I'm going to swing them around a little bit. Okay. They seem to be staying away from my cannons. They've sort of split between the right flank and the left flank and left my cannons alone, which is unusual. Normally they go crazy trying to take them out, but not this time. Right. Ooh. Good grief. That flank's a bit wide. Okay. Let's move my cavalry over here. We're going to need to support that. Yeah, they haven't... I guess these guys will have to be dealt with by my cannons, because everyone else is sort of going after my line. Thing is, their morale is so high, I don't think they're even going to be really that affected by the death of Napoleon, if I'm honest with you. It'll bring it down from impossibly high to abnormally high. Their morale, I mean. I might have to charge a unit or two here, so I'm going to run these guys into them. I'm going to run these guys into them. Fire on over that. These guys... I'm going to make sure that they're already loaded, so that when this unit comes into range, we just absolutely devastate it. Right, these units are doing well so far. Yeah, very nice. These Fusiliers have got quite a few early shots on them before they even lined up, so that's good. I've thrown my cavalry in. I'm happy to take that chance and just run in on them. This doesn't have to be the prettiest battle in the world, and it probably won't be. But we just need the win. Take out Napoleon once. Right, yeah, I'm going to start firing on this unit. And do a barrage. They're still going down quickly, so I'm going to keep going. That unit might be starting to bite more than it can chew. There were 2 units, so I'm going to pull that back. Get one more volley in this group here, I'll be happy. Come on, one more volley, one more volley, one more volley, one more volley. Yes! think they're nearly broken. Come on. Yes, there goes one. Fine. Yep, there goes the other one. Perfect. That's what I was hoping for. That is what we have got. Right now, they're sending more men up this way. So they have decided to go for the cannons all along. If those guys fire them, and if these guys fire them. What's going on this flank? This unit has managed to rout. I'm going to just chase that one down there so it doesn't come back. Your Fusiliers, yeah, they're really under strain here. I'm going to have to send the cavalry to go fight them. Someone's firing round shot. Stop it. Stop it. Nice. 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 I think that's pretty much done. I'm going to turn up to that unit now. Okay, that unit's fled, so I'm going to turn up that one now. This Fusiliers unit has gotten quite lucky, I think. This wall and trees perhaps have given them a bit of cover. They're not as badly damaged as I thought they would be for someone who's been shot at by 3 units simultaneously. I'm just going to press on this unit a little. Yep, it's broken. That's what I want to see. Now we're going to double charge this unit, get rid of that. And that unit should break with the Fusiliers firing on it. On this flank. Yeah, we'll just take out this militia unit, I think. And that'll be the middle gone. Do another barrage. The last one. Nice to use them all up before the end of the battle. This turned out to actually be a pretty battle. For us. So yeah, they're off as well. Good. Everything on this flank is off. I think this just leaves these, which are doing quite well. I'm going to turn them around. I'm going to have to turn these guys around, I think. They should free any minute. I'm going to bring the muffling up to help. Cannons, round shot, that. I'm going to send these guys to run the arm citizenry down. First Regiment of Militia, one of the original militia unit. I'm not surprised that has turned out to be one of the hardest fighting ones of the battle. Just want to inspire everything here to keep going. That ability proved so vital in the historical battles when I did them. Sometimes you just needed your unit to like
our general is
survive a few more moments, so you just rally them to give them, you know, one last boost of morale until you got, you know, some reinforcements in position. It's everything. But I don't really use it an awful lot in campaigns. I should. It's not that because it's not needed. I should probably use it more. It's just when you have to use it by getting your general quite close, and that can be quite tense. Right, that's off. That's off. They're all running now. That's it. That's it. France is dead. That is it. Bonaparte's France is no more. End. Done. They are no more. They are defeated. So Muffling has seen an end to Napoleon, one of Lucas Prodigy's. So, not in historical life, but you know. So, Napoleon Bonaparte, 60 men, and now they're all gone. And that should say, that's going to say nation destroyed. I'm going to sack it because that's a lot of money, and I'm immediately going to give this to... No, I'm not. I bet. Do I want to? No, I will, because I'm recruiting a ship back in Marseille, and that will get here quicker than if I made one there. So I'm happy to, and that cash is just too good. Settlement looted Ajaccio. We've got that, and nation destroyed. France. Done. Right. Might even I'll get one free turn of nothing because they just send like a letter of demand or lay down their work and stuff. So I'm going to stay here for an extra turn to get some replenishment while we're waiting for this ship to be built to come pick us up. And then I think next turn I'll give it away. This replenishment's good. I don't know why it's so good, but it's good. I don't know if it's because of tech, because there's nothing on this island to give us bonuses. But that's going to Brittany, France. And that is Napoleon's armies dead. So let's repair some of these. Actually, no, do I want to do that? Because I'm about to gift it to France, I think. So... because I can't remember if this was about to rebel or not. I think I'm going to exempt it from tax. And not better do that. I might repair some of these buildings, you know. It's more like the OCD part of me. It's just kicking in here. I want to fix it all up. It's been painful watching all these smoke things rise up. And then I've still got loads of money to play around with. And I'm going to use it to build. I'm going to build... let's get the Supreme Court built here. +2 repression in all regions. That's going to be powerful. Yeah, we want that. That's the final level government building in our home settlement. Still got some money to play around with. So I'm going to build up. I don't want to build up Vilnius. I'll build up Moravia. Why not? Well, they still haven't repaired the dual school in Vienna. Oh, Italy. Okay. Right, that's not all, folks, because we've still got more to do. We need to... yeah, Blucher's army. I'll give it one more turn. I might as well get it fully replenished. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a cheeky move and just attack Saxony while that army's over there. Because if we take that out, Saxony dies and we have it and all that stuff. I don't know who Saxony's allied with. Us and Hessen. Oh, that war with Britain as well. Okay. I wonder if we'll be able to do some cheeky diplomacy and ask Great Britain if we can join their war against them when the time comes. Alliance required to join wars. Okay. Can I request an alliance? No. Okay. In that case, we'll just need to get an army ready to take Castle as well at the same time. Which... should be able to do. What if I can move this army west to do that? I'm not seeing much of the Russians at the moment. But then again, I don't want to leave Warsaw open. Because I think that's one of the ones we need. Oh, it's not. Oh, good. I'm still going to keep it there. So... yeah... that's a little annoying. But at the same time, it's fine. We'll just need to wrap up these rebels. Just make sure that France is secure and we can send an army over there. In fact, this army, if we can get these rebels under control and all that, then this army will be freed up to go east. I want to hang on to Paris one more turn, because with the replenishment here, it should basically make this army near enough full strength. If I gift it to Brittany, it will get reduced a bit. So I won't do that. And besides, I don't want to waste all my money. If I don't let these repair for a turn, then I wasted that money. Right. I'm not going to auto-resolve that one because we'll probably take horrendous losses at this rate. It's blooming annoying because it just takes time. But it does mean we destroy all this. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to move out, let the other army take it, and then we'll take that army out, and that'll be the rebels taken care of a lot quicker. Right, see what we're dealing with here. We are on flat ground. We like that. Yeah, this shouldn't be too hard a battle, but I've said it before and I'll say it again, and I won't be surprised if it's proved again here. It's usually the smaller battles in this game that cause more casualties or go a bit more wrong. Sometimes it's the big ones that... the bigger battles tend to go a little bit more predictably. The smaller ones can be a little bit more chaotic, I find. I Actually, I don't want to put one in there. So that's you done. And then I'm going to put you guys on there. Cavalry. So annoying after dealing with all these rebels, but yeah, sometimes the rebellions just, I think on Very Hard especially, the rebellions just, they're always like multiple full stacks that just appear out of nowhere, even in small settlements. Just the way it is. I'm not surprised if like Paris goes full rebellion, you know, you get like 2 or 3 big armies. I'm not surprised about that. But Toulouse was a bit of a surprise. I won't lie. I think you should be able to fast forward a lot of this, because this won't be the most exciting battle you've ever seen in your life. I'm trying to find these dragoons and get them to come towards us. Get rid of them nice and early.
A glorious victory, sir, is soon to be yours.
Right, they're not paying attention to me. I'm just sort of farming wildly, seeing if I can get their attention. Okay. This is good. We're just taking 3 shots at their cavalry whilst they move their army around. They've deployed their artillery awfully. They won't be able to see us from there. That's a 12-pounder, so they have range, but they don't have sight. Meanwhile, let's just keep barraging their cavalry there. That's going to be basically dead by the time the battle really gets underway, which will be nice. Yeah, look at that. It's getting flattened. The general's had a lucky escape so far. Oh! There we are. Right, so that's going to help. The rebellion in Toulouse is over. But it's nice to have France gone. That's one less enemy we actually have to worry about. And it's always nice in this game to beat Napoleon if you're playing as one of the campaigns of the coalition. It just feels right. It feels like Napoleon is too much of a threat to be kept alive. And it's just climatic. It's Napoleon Total War. You've got to deal with the boss. You know what I mean? So, otherwise it would just be a cheesy, like, rush the objectives as fast as you can and see how short you can make your series, which is fine. I even thought about just going for my victory conditions of this campaign, but it just doesn't feel quite as climatic. Especially because the nation building and the politics in this game is just too fun not to engage with, I find. Like, it would be actually kind of sad and boring for me playing the game if I didn't get to, like, liberate provinces and rebuild nations and build puppet states and or restore the Bourbons, all that kind of stuff. Or putting in like a pro-coalition court in Spain or something like that, you know? That's more fun than just like, yeah, I raced all my victory conditions and I won. Besides, in the early game you have to go after Napoleon very hard, because if you don't, it doesn't matter if you go for your victory objectives, he'll come and just destroy all your work. So you've got to do it anyway. Right, I'm going to take these guys out nice and early as well. Oh, yeah, I forgot these guys aren't in the same group. So I'll probably... No, I missed my own men. Good. I'm going to fire on these light infantry. With their general dead, I don't think they're going to fight for too long. Nice, I'm surprised they're still going, to be honest. There we go. Oh, there's a pretty cool looking armed citizenry. I like the hats. Especially that cocked one there, that's quite cool. Too bad I gotta kill them. Nice, yeah, they broke really quickly. This must be one of the fastest routes we've had the AI do all campaign. That is very refreshing to see. Apart from this unit here, which has decided to defy me. Ugh, stupid cat. Of course they all run in. There we go. Give him a whiff of grape shot. Right, get back on there. Oh, yeah. Great. Just make sure that unit stays away. I think it has gone properly shattered, but just in case. Okay, let's round shot this dragoon unit. See if we can get it to come out. Then we've got this unit over here. I'm going to round shot that square. This battle's gone quite nice and quick. I'm not even going to send my cavalry out to run these guys down. I'm just going to let them come back in again in their own time and deal with them. Oh, if you guys have a volley, now would be the time. There we go. Oh, that's got to do it. Come on, surely they're going to... Yeah, there we go. Right, now I'm going to stop firing. Wait for this unit to come into range and fire. Meanwhile, I can counter-charge on this side. Go get their guns. This flank not in canister range yet, so we'll just wait a moment. I'll tell you where I went the other day. I went to Walmer Castle, and that was where the Duke of Wellington died. It was like his summer house, basically. Nice. I've been there a few times, as you can imagine. But yeah, it's really cool. They got his death mask. It's a bit morbid. I'm not really a fan of death masks, but you can see what he looked like when he died. If you ever wondered that, they were quite morbid people, the Victorians, I must say. A bit weird. But you know, they got his actual boots, which is really cool. They've got his Wellington boots. He's got one of his uniforms, and all sorts of trinkets. They got the room that he lived in. In fact, I don't know about most of the castle, but certainly the room where he worked and that he died in is as it was when he died, pretty much. The chair that he died in is there. The bed that he took with him. Oh, here's a really cool thing. So Wellington was not a man for luxuries and stuff, and he took the same bed with him everywhere on campaign, and he then took it back with him home and installed it in Walmer Castle, and that's the bed they slept in Walmer Castle too. So if you go to Walmer Castle, you'll see the bed that he used to sleep in all his campaigns in Spain, which is really cool. And it is the most like Duke of Wellington bed ever. It's just, I think, a metal frame. No, probably a wood frame, but it's very small and doesn't look the most comfortable thing in the world. But it's the most bare bones bed. But yeah, that's the one he died in. No, he didn't die in that. He died in his chair. His last words, I think I remember, were "if you please." Someone asked if he wanted a cup of tea, and he said "if you please," and those were his last words. Yeah, well worth a day out. It's a really nice castle, and the grounds are amazing. They're really well kept. Lots of gardens and a dry moat, which is also overrun with like nice garden, like greenery. If that's your thing. I'm not the most green-fingered person in the world. In fact, I'm not green-fingered at all, but you can appreciate a nice garden, and they're very nice. Right, end battle. That's it. Toulouse is ours again. Wow, we only lost 93 men. That's definitely one of the best victories we've had so far. I'm not going to sack it. There's nothing worth sacking. I am contemplating just going after this army, but I don't really want to fight an army in the woods. That would be a nightmare. So what I'll do is do the same thing again. Let them take it and just get them in one fell swoop. I think that's going to be easier, if I'm honest with you. Marseille I'm going to hang on to as well for just a little longer whilst we pick these guys up. Spain are being a nuisance. And I can't force them. One of the things you can't do in this game, annoyingly, is make them make peace with one of your allies. So if I can't guarantee that, I don't want to make peace with them. So I'll need to keep an army or two here. If I'm playing a longer game, if it was like world domination or something, say there's a hypothetical campaign objective where you have to take over the whole world, I would now press into Spain and take them out. But it's a bit too much now. We've dealt with France, they're dead. And once we've built Bourbon France in full, that would be good. Okay, I don't think there's too much more to do this turn. We've done a lot of building, done a lot of fighting, and we've taken out Napoleon. I don't think you can get more of a productive turn than that, if I'm honest. It's tempted to raise another army, but I have to remember that this is not actually my income, and that's actually quite low. I think it's because I've exempted Paris from tax. Once I gift these regions away, my income is going to go down substantially. But at the same time, we should get half the income from our protectorate for Paris. So, swings and roundabouts. I feel like I could be making more money from Vienna right now, but that's neither here nor there. But you can see what money you make from them somewhere. Is it here? Other. Is it under other? Yeah, there you go. Total income from protectorates. Italy's making us 1,400. So we actually get a lot of money from protectorates. Which is good. You got a core treasury income there. That's just your core income no matter what. To ensure that you've always got a little bit of money to play the game with. Otherwise, you know, things could get really rough. Do I have a spy in this area? I'd like to send someone to have a look at Minsk. If it was easy to take, I probably would and just give it to Courland for fun. I can always march up and see what they have. Nah, it's an army. I can't be bothered. Alright, I think I'm going to win the turn. I bet you Austria's going to declare war on me. I just got this sixth sense. It's telling me they're going to declare war on us. We are now a pariah. Yep. Oh, look. What did I tell you? Come on. Like, Jesus. That is... I just want... Like... Am I not psychic? Did you see that? Okay. They're allies. All these guys. I'm confident all my guys will join me. And I'm quite happy for that. Ha! Billy no mates. Look at that. Okay. I'm not too worried. Except for, yeah, Olmütz, Moravia. Yeah, they're moving on Warsaw, but little do they know we've got that completely covered. I would like to make immediate peace with them. I don't really want this war. I just want to go for my victory objectives now. Pacify France. And, yeah, like I say, go after my objectives. That's all I want to do now. I've had my fun. And it's time to reunite the German peoples under one banner. Yeah, if Italy can help me, that would be great. I don't mind if Italy want to take some land off them. Hungary didn't join them, so they are short on buddies. Hey! Thanks, Bernie. I know we're not at war with Britain at the moment, but... yeah, Brittany just blockaded Britain. Nice. Yeah, here they come. Oh. I want to say yes, but like I say, they're just going to go after Brittany and I won't be able to do anything about it. So I have to say no. As I say, unfortunately... Oh, don't you do it. Don't you reach Paris. Oh, for goodness sake. How did they reach that? That's insane. Oh, and I had a crash as well. Okay. Alright, so about that, guys. We had a crash desktop right at the end of that end turn. So I'm going to do it again and see what happens. Because, you know, you never know. Things might go a bit differently. I can't do anything to protect this. I am amazed that these guys can reach that. That is an insane amount of marching that they can do. I've got nothing to reinforce with, so actually I think the one thing we can metagame is unbuild all these and get the money back, because I don't know how they've managed to make that. I think the AI gets a lot of bonuses on movement range on very hard, because that is an obscene amount of movement that they can do there. I don't think... yeah, we can do it. Maybe... I don't know. That's very generous. But there's no garrison in Paris. In fact, actually, you know what? You know what we should be... Oh no, it's no point giving it to Brittany because the rebels will still take it. So yeah, we'll just leave them to it. Okay. What we could do actually is stand on this bridge here. You never know. If they attack us on the bridge, that could be fun. Alright, anyway, yep, I'm going to end the turn and see what happens again. I swear I didn't reload or anything and pretend it was a crash. It did genuinely crash. I don't know why that happened. It normally happens during battles, not the campaign map. Okay, so we know that this is going to happen, blah, 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 yeah. let's get this out of the way. And Austria is doing all this again. Yeah, it looks to be playing out mostly the same. There goes Italy. Surely they have a navy by now. They could sail some men over to Turkey if they wanted. Or Istanbul, rather. Take that if they wanted. I suppose the silver lining, actually, is if the rebels go into Paris, then we can just take them out immediately. I'm hoping this isn't like a glitched save. I've had it before in Empire where you just cannot get past the end turn. No matter what, because there's like a buggy move that the AI always makes. And then you're sort of locked in. So this is actually quite a tense moment here, right now. Oh, they didn't go for Paris in the end. I swear all of this, I am not gaming any of this. I don't know, that's quite a fortunate break. Okay, we've got... I don't know if I've got time for this one today. This could be a big battle. Bridge battles, although satisfying, do often take quite a lot of time. So, I think I will save this for the next episode. But this is a really good chance to take out this rebel army and do a lot of damage to it. I'm really happy that the rebels didn't take Paris this time, but it does mean that I could have built all these buildings, so the game's just screwing me here. It's just trolling me. But what can you do? We'll take it. So, what we're going to do is save the game there, and then next time we're going to kick off with the bridge battle to defeat this main rebel army under Beaufort and mop up the last of the rebels, and again keep building towards our victory objectives in Germany. And I might even try for peace with Austria if I'm honest. I just don't want it. I don't want all of them. I've done expanding with them. I've humiliated them enough. So yeah, don't miss any of it, guys. I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.